Hello and welcome to another Raggy's video. So I'm at work and I'm on my break. So I've just had a nice cheese and ham sandwich. Was nice as well. And my coffee's sitting behind the big. But anyway, that's not really the reason why. I did do the video last week, but I recorded it for 10 minutes talking. And the stupid bloody microphone didn't record any of it, which was absolutely fantastic. I love doing stuff twice for no reason. But anyway, yeah. So what's next on the Homebrew journey? Obviously, just recently, I've done them Muntons kits, played around with them. Gotta be honest, that Muntons Milk Start kit, it's thick. I think that's probably the best Homebrew Start kit out there that I've certainly had a go at. St. Peter's kits come pretty close, although the St. Peter's kits are Muntons kits at the end of the day. But yeah, so and the funny thing is as well that they are 2 tin kits as well. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? It's the same bloody stuff, but slightly cheaper. Begs the question. So next for the homebrew side of things, I want to go back into. I want to come away from stouts for once, and have a go at something else. And I've gone through all the kits. 4 kits that really interest me are St. Peter's Ruby Red. I've done it years ago, drank the lot. Beautiful kit. I thought that was an absolute banger of a kit, to be honest. I won't play around with the ABV on that, 4 or 5%, it's enough anyway. So yeah, Ruby Red is an interest for me. Well, another interest, again from the St. Peter's kits, is the St. Peter's IPA. That's 5.5%, so good ABV anyway. And again, you know what the flavour you're going to get. And it excites me to try that kit. Another kit that interests me is the Muntons, their flagship West Coast IPA. It's 7%, the kit, and that's without banging any extra sugar into, or anything into to play around with it. So 7%, and it's 30 quid as well. So you're actually getting some good ABV for your buck, really, on that side at There was another IPA. I was looking at Festival Landlord, at their beers, that kit. Do I want 40 pints of Festival Landlord or a clone of it? I don't know. Not interested in going down the all grain route at the moment. I'm going to save that for winter months when I've got a lot more time on my hands. 5 hours on a Saturday in the middle of winter when I'm not gardening is okay. 5 hours on a Saturday at this time of the year is crap because I've got to work, and most Saturdays, most weeks I'm doing a 6 or even sometimes a 7-day week. So it is what it is on that side of things. Yeah, there was another IPA that was 6.5% that was interesting. I'm not sure if it was Muntons. It wasn't Bulldog. I did look at the Tiny Rebel kit as well. Their CWTCH, and I wondered if that was worth a punt. But yeah, that's my ideas of the homebrew journey next. Like I say, I've had a good play around with stouts now. I've kind of ticked my stout box, as it were. My stout box. You know, got plenty of strong stouts for the foreseeable future. Although I may need to take some back up the house because the shed's not warm enough at the moment, and they're not secondary fermenting very good. Although they've got their ABV, so it doesn't matter if it takes a long time to secondary ferment. On the stout side of things, it might stop me drinking them as well. So there's always a blessing. I do fancy going back and trying Bulldog's Imperial Red again, and just to see if I can actually brew it right for once. But yeah, there was a 6.5%. See, I've only got my work phone, my normal phone with me today, and I don't bring the other phone out now. For the simple reason is, I want to try and keep that phone, stop crap getting into the microphone, and using that as a phone just for beer reviews in the shed. And this one, I'm not really doing the out and about beer reviews now. I kind of put a stop on it. Unless there's an amazing beer and I fancy doing an out and about beer review. But yeah, that's my what's next on the homebrew journey. Be interesting to hear from other people. What kits do you think? I tell you another kit I like the look of. The new Muntons Taproom Dark Lager kit. I do like the Muntons Taproom range. Very Muntons heavy today with beer kits. I do wish I like the Muntons Taproom because they're actually thinking about bringing out some one-offs, and then if they do well, they bring them out again, and so on. I do know that St. Peter's Honey Porter apparently has been discontinued at some stage, so we'll see on that side of things. I do want to brew it again before it disappears. But my next spout of home brewing at the end of July, not until the end of July, is I need to give myself some break and try and get some of the bottles down. I'm heavy at the moment. I've got a lot of bottles of homebrew. Most I've had in years. It's funny, you go from no beer to absolutely a lot of beer. And I've not done any wine for ages. I do fancy doing a rhubarb wine and maybe getting a I know it back in the day when we used to talk a lot on in the lives. There was a chap who did a 24%, although that is a bit strong, rhubarb wine using I think it's a spirit yeast, PureTech, Alcatech, whatever. Because you don't need the flavours from the yeast. All you want is the ABV, and even a wine yeast is only up to 13%. But that'd be interesting. Get one of them proper crazy yeast that just do an impossible amount of carbonation. But anyway, that's my. I've got the rhubarb, so I only got to pay for sugar and yeast. So 6 or 7 bags of sugar. The yeast and jobs are good, and so it's a good experiment. But anyway, that's my homebrew. What's next homebrew journey? See what you think.